Citizen of the Year. And again, each of our 3 nominees are all winners. We appreciate all you do. And Cecilia, you have the envelope. Here we go. We need a drum roll, don't we? If only Janet would do what I said like that. And the 2012 Citizen of the Year, Ken Bassett. Wow. At this time, I'm going to ask our state representative, Steve Lynch, to come forward with a few words and a proclamation. Steve, thank you for attending tonight. Thank you. Absolutely.
Good evening, everybody. I would be honored anywhere to be a part of a ceremony like tonight. But it is especially honorable for me tonight to be here in my home. A place that I have served with folks like Kenny and so many of you that are out here tonight. You see, I'm just not somebody that's come in from somewhere else to present a very prestigious award. But I've come here because I know them. I know the impact that all of you have had on our community. I know how important that this night is because I've been a part of it for many years. As president of the chamber for several years, as being a nominee for a couple of years, and I know what this means. I send down my congratulations to Rick and to Susan for being nominated. And for all of you that one time or another were nominated, and for all of you that have never been nominated but step up and serve. Tonight is about heart, it's about spirit, it's about love. A love for your community that has caused you to take some action. My colleagues get really tired of me in Jefferson City as I continually remind them that I come from an area where people reach out their hands. One of the most diverse places in our state. And together we do good things. And that's right, colleagues, it makes us the best place in this state to live, work, and serve together. I was at the meeting where Ken found out that he was nominated. And Ken, you were surprised, as I recall. And as I recall, Ken turned to some folks as we were standing there and said, I think there are other people more deserving. Is that not right? And it is that spirit, that humbleness, that idea that everybody's doing more than me and I don't deserve the praise for it. Or it is those qualities that I have seen in every person that has ever stood up here. It is those qualities that make this community, this county, and this state the great place that it is. Tonight I want to tell you, Ken, I've known you for many, many decades.
30 plus years.
and I've seen what you have done. And my friend, you are well deserving of this award tonight. Not only does our community recognize you, but it is my pleasure, on behalf of the Missouri House of Representatives, to present you this resolution. It's a lot about your life, but I can sum it up in these words. You've been good for Missouri. Congratulations. It is also my pleasure tonight to let you know that not only does the House of Representatives of Missouri know about you, but also the Senate in Missouri has also a proclamation for you, and it is my pleasure on behalf of Senator Dan Brown tonight to present this resolution to you.
Thank you so much, Steve, for your kind and great words about our community and our friend, Ken Bassett. So, Ken, at this time, the microphone is yours.
How long do I need to keep it here? Wow. I was kind of wondering if a person could be fortunate enough to win this, what would the perks be? Gee, I didn't know it'd be something like that. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. I have nothing prepared or anything else. I would say that this community, and I think it is a small community, though we kind of grew up over around Dixon until 1978, which is smaller. But I consider this being a small community. But as General Yenter said, he has been all over the world. And for an area such as ours to catch his eye and say, wow, and enjoy being here, being a part of, it just makes it easy to want to do something, if you can, a little something for that type of a community. And that's just kind of, I guess, what I've done. These recipients, they go back to 1975. I don't know whether I can fit in any of those shoes or not. But it sure is nice to be here. And the Salvation Army, not that we don't have some of the greatest organizations in our small community, but the Salvation Army is one of the darndest organizations that you have just ever got involved with. And when they nominated me for this, I really didn't feel like I was working. But I certainly am glad they did, because I wouldn't take nothing for this role. Thank you.
You know, that's the spirit, isn't it? Yeah, just so you know, brag on the Salvation Army just a little bit. The last 2 years, each year, has raised over $80,000 in 2011 and 2012 for this community that gives back. So thank you for nominating Ken. Congratulations to everyone.